Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to Unity of Command 2, an upcoming turn-based strategy game being developed by 2x2 Games. Actually, by the time you're watching this video, the game is out, so you can check it out on Steam. It is the sequel to the 2012 classic Unity of Command, which looked at the Russian front. In Unity of Command 2, the war moves to the west, and you can fight through the campaigns in North Africa, Italy, and Northern Europe. In this particular video, we're going to be fighting the Battle of Monte Cassino, the fourth Battle of Monte Cassino. We've been fighting in and around this mountain range for a while, actually. And in our last video, we actually, well, I didn't show it, but I did fight this battle one previous time, and it was a defeat. I didn't really plan things out well. Sometimes attacking fixed positions in this game, not sometimes, is always very much a challenge and can be pretty difficult. But I didn't want to show the battle twice, so I am going to show my second attempt at the battle. This was taken from a live stream from a couple of days ago, which was from my Twitch channel. You can check it out in the description. And this video may be a little bit on the shorter end. It's a little bit of a shorter scenario. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump back in, and we'll pick it up where we left off, and we'll fight the Battle of Fourth Cassino. Unfortunately, even though we had taken Monte Cassino at the end of our last battle that you saw here on the channel, that I guess didn't carry over to the next battle. They usually seem to do a good job of carrying over secondary objectives, but in this case they didn't. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump forward and take a look at Fourth Cassino. So I think I also lose my cards that I spent. What did I even spend? I don't know. Let's try Fourth Cassino again. Wasn't Rome historically an open city? Yeah, I don't even have prestige to buy new stuff. Looks like we get a bunch of reinforcements. Did we get those last time? Did I completely forget to deploy those? Probably, because I'm dumb. Alright, Rome. Attempt Zwei. Oh, it looks like I got my cards back, at least. Here's a question for you. "82nd Airborne coming in to save the day and knock out the German supplies." Congratulations, 82nd Airborne. You just gave your life for a noble cause. I'm hoping that means they're going to be out of supply. Oh, yes, it does! That landing right there just cut the supply to all the German troops to this front. Alright, meanwhile, Monte Cassino. Bombard the hell out of it, guys. Use that artillery. You know what? If the artillery's not going to do anything. Shock attack. Nothing. Nothing, just lots of casualties. Okay. One support down. God damn it. Well, we're across the river. Rebuild that bridge. I want to know if I had all these reinforcements last turn. I don't really have anything to do with them at the moment. Or if it just gave these to me. It's like, did it feel bad for me? Is that the deal? Ta-da! Surprise! That's what it feels like. Surprise! There's German armor! Oh great, that armor's gonna get destroyed. Can any US units come in? Yeah, no. Alright, so the US units, the US ID can come right here. Alright, that's gonna do it for that turn. Defend your ground, 82nd Airborne. Valiantly do so. You have nowhere to... Oh, God. Survive. No. Damn it. I sacrificed the 82nd Airborne to no avail. They immediately reopened the supply lines. They'll have supply, although interestingly enough, because the depot's gone, their flank units don't have supply. So only the unit along the actual railway is in supply. Meanwhile, those B-26s keep on pounding on. Pretty sure someone pulled a fire alarm at the nursing home next door. I hear fire trucks all over. Alright. Can you guys pull back? No? Link up. There you go, boys. You got to the railway. Alright, pull these guys back. Nice! Hit those enemy armored cars, or whatever they are. Keep driving them back. Give them the cold steel! Alright, so we successfully drove up the railway, which will again keep all of these troops near Monte Cassino out of supply. Of course, I think I may have just... Nope, didn't actually drive my own troops out of supply. Not yet, anyway. Alright. So, I feel like this one's going a little bit better. We're driving up the railway line here to the east of Rome. Do I have more units coming ashore? What's the SA armor? Is that South African armor? First Canadian. To the front, my boys. I mean, honestly, at this point, it's not really an issue of troops. It's an issue of being able to get them into position. Man, Charcoal, you and your bits, or you and your emojis, they just won't stop. Won't stop, can't stop. Oh man, they're really pressing in on the Anzio beachhead. Holy hell! There goes the Anzio beachhead! Don't take that supply depot. Where's the naval guns? You'd think the Germans would care that, like, they've got armor just advancing up behind them. But they might be like, oh, that's a bad thing, right? We don't want enemy tanks just driving in our rear? We've flanked Monte Cassino. Huzzah! Alright, Monte Cassino is ours, and much sooner than last time. Alright, let's go ahead and bomb the hell out of these German units advancing on us. Alright, so Monte Cassino is ours. Route 6 has been taken by turn 5. We haven't taken Monte Majo by 2, though. Anzio, I think there's a fair probability they may counterattack and take the beachhead. But I'm not super worried about that because we'll still have supplies coming up from the rail lines back through Nepali. We've also got their armor kind of out in the open where it seems like in the open terrain our air units do a better job. I know, Neuhauser, the Canadians were always the lead, right? They just love to slaughter surrendering German prisoners, is what I hear. I remember that great book, Khan, Anvil of Victory. It was all about Canadian war crimes. Why is my armor so much better now than ever before? Just driving up, obliterating infantry in the open. Any step-ups for these? Alright, so we get more New Zealand armor there. These troops are surrounded. Screw casualties. God damn the casualty counts. Full march ahead. Alright. So I think we're good there. We still have 2 air attacks left, though. So let's drop it on these mech troops. Not that kind of mech. Nice. That was actually a pretty good result. More prisoners taken. Another enemy unit destroyed. Man, we're doing so much better. I wonder if it like lowers the difficulty when you lose. I always wonder if some games do that. Well, I don't feel like I'm playing super different this time, but it sure feels like the results are a lot better. Alright, and the turn. I am playing on normal difficulty too, so for whatever that's worth. No, the German armor drives our own armor back. We're gonna hit you hard. That armored unit needs to die, and it's gonna get bombed in a fury of hellfire, otherwise known as Allied TAC Air. 3 KIA from airstrikes. Eat shit and fuck you. Boom! Prisoners? Yes. I think so. Alright, so we've advanced all along that railway. Rome might actually fall in this one. More prisoners. Alright, let's actually adjust our supply depots here in the rear. So we're going to adjust that. And then we're going to add that truck to the... We'll add that truck to the Anzio depot after the next turn. More armored units? I think so. I want more armored warfare. Do-de-do. Alright, those guys should get their steps up next turn. And now we're going to be attacking Rome here in just a few moments. Nice try, Germans. Alright, so we'll sweep over there. We'll take those prisoners. I don't really care about the casualties. Let me just put that out there. We'll attack Rome. Maybe they're less dug in this time. I don't know. It sure seems like we're having a lot more success, though. Rome is ours! Why are the Germans, like... It doesn't say they're low on supply, and yet we're just rolling over them. With ease. That didn't happen last time, so I don't know. That's why I wonder, like, is there some kind of easier difficulty that we're playing on? Meanwhile... Alright, do that. We've got to use our attack air up. Might as well use it on these mechanized troops that might counterattack Rome. Go ahead and attack him with the fury of God's own thunder. Deploying those extra armored units was pointless. Whoa, that's a lot of strong units stacking up north of Rome, but they didn't attack. Objectives complete, so Monte Cassino and Rome both were taken. We also had the one secondary objective, Route 6. That's a victory. That's a victory, boys. We get a gold victory here, too. So it must be a major victory. We did have to use... Wait. We immediately jumped to Overlord? Wouldn't Rome be the logical one? Because this is June 5th now. So we should probably play Rome, right? Just from a timeline perspective, Rome would make the next logical second. Yeah, I did the Soviet thing. I had no affection. Not no affection. The All-American Division is an awesome division, but I am totally willing to have them get sacrificed if it means victory. And so I threw their lives away like I was playing at the craps table, but I knew what I was doing. That got us the victory. And I'm not even kidding. I'm kind of joking about like how cavalier it was, but dropping those airborne units onto that specific supply depot caused the entire Gustav line to collapse quickly. All right, everybody, we're going to jump in here and wrap this video up. This was a little bit on the shorter end, but we did win the Battle of Rome. and we went about it a little bit less slowly than my previous videos. So it was a little bit of a shorter video, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. We were able to finally successfully take Monte Cassino and also take Rome. So from now on, the next battle is going to be the roads from Rome, which is going to be the drive north from Rome into the plains of sort of center and northern Italy, and sort of the last-ditch effort of the 5th U.S. Army under Mark Clark to really accomplish some successful and meaningful results on the Italian peninsula before the sort of the meat of his forces get diverted to the invasion of southern France, which, I mean, technically the scenario starts on June 5th, so D-Day is going to be happening while we're fighting this battle. After this next upcoming battle, we will be looking at D-Day itself. But that's enough of me rambling. Bit of a shorter video. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, leave your comments. Until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and I'm out.